Hello and welcome to today's tutorial with me, Jurassics. Hope you're doing well. So today we're doing a very basic for beginners particularly, but I myself still use these from time to time where necessary. So today we're looking at the simple auto furnace array, and this is just something that maybe you'll use in your mines or in your base where you only need to smelt or cook off a few things. So in terms of what it applies to, it's very much the furnace, the blast furnace and the smoker. So if you didn't know, the furnace will cook pretty much everything in Minecraft that you can cook, whereas the blast furnace will only cook or smelt ores, and the smoker is dedicated to food items only. So over here we've got two different designs. We've got a twice speed design and then just a single speed design over here. And what I mean is we can just cook up two amounts. So if you had two of these, that would be 4, or if you just doubled this, that would be twice the speed as your standalone furnace. The thing with these is they will pull out the items and they will auto fill with your fuel as well. So you just got to make sure that you've got everything ready and stacked up to go. So how do we build these? Well, we'll do a very simple 2x2, and then in the bottom we're going to put a double chest, and then feeding into the back we will put 2 hoppers, and then we'll put 2 blast furnaces or smoker or just your regular furnace, whichever you like, and this chest will collect all the items that are smelted. And then in the back here we're going to put 2 more hoppers, and that's for your fuel. So we're going to place a chest on, or a double chest on top of that, and that's where we can place our fuel ready to cook whatever it is, or smelt whatever it is we need. And then in the top we're going to place 2 hoppers, and then once again we're going to place a double chest on top, and that's for the items we want to smelt. So if we pull in our items, they will automatically get pulled down into the furnace from this top chest. So it will first fill up your furnace, then it will fill up the hopper, and then anything left over will be in the chest, and that works for the fuel. And then in the bottom here we will see ingots coming through. So what are the benefits? Well, furnace is good, but it's ultimately slow, whereas the blast furnace will smelt your ores at twice the speed, but only consuming the same amount of fuel as your regular furnace. And then that also applies for your smoker, so it will cook the food at twice the speed but only consume the same amount as your furnace, whereas this is your general purpose. You can throw everything in there, it doesn't matter what you put in there, it will all get cooked down eventually. So the biggest drawback with this in early game is your hoppers. So you will need your iron ingots to create a hopper, and each hopper takes 5 iron ingots. So for this design you've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 iron ingots just for that. But if I'm honest, it's pretty worth it. So the quicker you can get to this stage, the better you will be, and the quicker you will progress within the game, trying to get all of the items smelted that you require. And then once you get to the stage where you can build a furnace array, then you can ultimately get rid of these, but you know, they're still handy to have around. And that is it for today's tutorial, a short and sweet one for you, and especially for those beginners, but also maybe you don't know some of the bits of information I've provided today. And hopefully we'll see you next time on the next tutorial that we'll be doing. Bye!